What's going on, everyone? It's Rich Lux. In today's video, girl, you won't believe the hypocrisy, girl. Well, you already know, girl, I have all the receipts and deleted tweets. Girl, and today, who are we gonna talk about? Jeffree Star Miami drama? Nah. James Charles? Girl, no. Let me see. Creepshow Art drama? Yes, we have it here, girl. Let's ready to expose. Okay, girl, so we're gonna talk about Creepshow Art. Now, for those of you who don't know who that is, girl, it's just an irrelevant YouTuber. It's like so many, girl. It's like, I feel like every time I come on here, I'm like, oh my gosh, today, oh girl, hold on. Oh, more receipts are coming in on Creepshow Art. Well, girl, you know, I'll just go ahead and wait for Emily to expose that or Ready to Glare, you know, so I can get the first scoop, girl. But anyway, so basically what's happening is that Creepshow Art was a YouTuber who like basically did drama. She took the art community, she couldn't make it over there, and she started doing drama while she drew pictures. But she didn't really draw pictures. She would have other people draw pictures and she would just voice over at the house. Well, she had very strong opinions about me a couple months ago, girl. She made a video saying that I was gross, right? I didn't watch the video, but from what I heard, one of her biggest complaints that I came for James Charles, girl, because James Charles is her queen. And I was like, okay, so she was like, he talks about James Charles, but he don't talk about Jeffree Star. And I'm like, no. So when she came for me, this is what she had to say. And I was like, girl, shut up, girl. Okay, Miss Thing.
The beauty in life and friendships is that they expand your horizons and they can challenge you. You can be friends with people you don't agree with 100% of the time. I personally have been friends with people who I didn't agree with anything on. And frankly, those friendships have made me into a more tolerant, well-rounded person.
And with saying that, she doesn't know the things that I tell James Charles or Jeffree Star or any influencer. It's like, girl, you're just passing judgment on what you think you know, but in actuality, you have no freaking idea. You're believing what you want to believe because I have held Jeffree Star accountable many times on this channel. I have done videos, I have mentioned it, especially when we got into the drama where he paid people off and stuff like that. But her main argument was that I was calling out James Charles for talking to like underage kids or whatever, right? Which then James Charles admitted to. And then Creepshow Art, you know, didn't really say anything at all about it because God forbid she can't say anything about her queen. But I kind of felt like it was a very strategic move for her to try to come at me. Now, what you guys don't know is when she made her video about me, I got so many negative comments. I'm pretty sure I lost subscribers. And I just got like a lot of like negative feedback and it really did hurt my feelings and it put me in a really... it just took me to like a place where like I just didn't want to be, you know? And I was just like, wow, you know, all over because I was basically talking about James Charles, which I talk about so many other YouTubers. But the reason I think it struck a chord with her is because that's her queen, girl. And God forbid you can't talk about her queen, but then when her queen gets in drama, she don't want to talk about it. Well, that's not even the scoop, girl. I don't even care about that. Actually, when people make videos about me, girl, oh my God, I love it so much. But at the same time, I just kind of feel like, girl, you're basically coming from a place of jealousy, anger, resentment. I don't know what you're going through in your life. I don't know what you need to figure out over there. But it's been exposed that she was basically creating fake accounts and hyping her own self up. It's been exposed that she was creating fake accounts and talking about her friends in a negative light on very dark websites. It has been exposed that she's been allegedly stalking people, which then lets me feel, oh, well, if she was so obsessed with me to make a whole entire video, is she stalking me too? Oh my God, what's going on? So, you know, fine, I already alerted my security team. If you see this woman, please escort her out the building. So yeah, I'm not really worried about her anymore. But I think it's so funny that you want to come for me when you got all that going on over there. Stalking, allegedly, talking back behind your friends. And then you talk about girl Ready to Glare, which is like literally one of the most nicest people on the internet. You're going to talk negatively about her. So after the Creepshow Art posted her video about me, where she basically, in essence, in a nutshell, labeled me as transphobic, homophobic, racist, and many other colorful things, which I'm, of course, neither or none of those. I started getting a lot of negative comments, a lot of death threats, hate comments, very discouraging, which I always get those anyways. I'm kind of used to it by now. But it was just like more. And I didn't think anything of it until I saw Emily Artful's video. And I was like, oh my gosh. Oh my gosh.
I'd get far few Let me put it this way. When Shannon was preoccupied with something else, probably traumatizing another creator,
which was me at that time, traumatizing me at that time, okay?
I'd get far few comments being like, you're a neglectful mother, or you're trying to shove your kids down our throats. I'd get far few comments that start with, does anyone else hate when Emily does blank? Because these comments always came in clusters, and the accounts that they came from were usually pretty barren. Maybe they'd have a couple playlists here and there, extra points if that account came into existence within a month of commenting. Not only that, but I'm sure you've already been able to tell that Anthony has a very specific way that he types, a very specific way that he phrases things. He likes to wax poetic with a hint of trolling in there. Shannon is typically a lot more long-winded. She likes to make a lot of excuses to try to cover her bases. The one thing they have in common in their phrasing, though, is they're incredibly condescending. They like to talk down. They like to shame. Like Anthony's tweet to me, for instance. 200,000 views isn't viral, Judd. Snarky, condescending, patronizing. He wants you to know that you're pathetic. Whereas Shannon's language is a lot more overt. Have you guys seen Emily's shitty jewelry and charms? Like, do people actually buy these? I also think Shannon really gets a kick out of seeming like she's helping you and being a good person, when in reality she's just reciting all the dirt that she has on you, just to remind you that she could bury you in a second. But if you try to speak up for yourself, she's like, oh my god, you took it the wrong way, wow. You'll see a few really great examples of that later on in this video, but I'd also highly recommend checking out Hopeless Peach's video on the matter. Peaches shows a few really good examples of her trying to calmly stand up for herself, only to be met with gaslighting from Shannon. I'm sorry I keep popping in here like this, but I feel like this specifically is something that needed to be said so you know what to look for going forward. You can even see the shift from Anthony to Shannon as the years go on.
And Rita Glare already made her videos, and girl, so many people have made videos about her and what she's been doing. And her exposures. So it's kind of like, I really do think that someone, you know what, I would say that I'm disappointed in Creepshow Art, but in order to say that would mean that I would have to have some level of expectation above that, which I never did. But what's so interesting is she's losing thousands and thousands of subscribers because of her drama. And she hasn't come back to YouTube and addressed it. She's deleted her Twitter, her Instagram, and she's deleted multiple videos as well. It's just a very disgusting thing. And we know what I found so interesting about the situation is that when she made her video about me, never once did she reach out to me and say, hey, like, why do you feel this way? Or like, why do you think this way? Or like, why haven't you said this? I would have gladly pointed her to where I did talk about it. But it's kind of like you're running with misinformation, or you're also just like making videos just out of your own judgment without even coming to the source and just ask me the questions. It's kind of just meant, you literally railed me over for the sake of you gaining views and attention, which now you sadly have lost because of your inconsistencies and lack of thereof. And what's so interesting about it all, it's like, what happens next, right? Everyone keeps saying, oh, she can't come back from this, she's canceled. Girl, literally, okay, from a person who's been canceled so many times on the internet, no, girl. The art show girl, the creep lady, she's canceled the house. Like, literally, for that, like, you can never have another friend again, because they're gonna think you're creating fake accounts talking about them. And I don't want to hear the people in the comments who are gonna defend that lady, the creep lady. I don't want to hear, oh my god, everyone's coming for her mental state. Oh no, because she did not care about my mental state when she made a video about me. She didn't care about anyone else's mental state when she was coming after Ready to Glare or going after Emily the House. And Emily, I mean by Emily Artful. And you know what? I have an exclusive statement from Emily Artful the House. I'm not going to tell you exactly what was said between us, but I will say this. Emily had said she loved having that power over people, even people who are much larger creators than her. It's like it drove her very creepy. And I believe that 100%. And I think that Creepshow Art needs to make an apology to Emily Artful. She needs to make a formal apology to Ready to Glare. She needs to make an apology to me wholeheartedly, which then I probably won't accept because, of course, you know, why would I? And of course, next, she needs to also make an apology to those that she's hurt, she's came for, she's gatekeeps, all that, you know? And I think she even had an argument with Dustin Daly, Nick Snyder. I mean, girl, this woman can't keep a friend and save her life, girl. And to anyone who was her friend out there, be very cautious because she might spill the tea, girl, on you. To anyone who was her friend out there, this woman was literally creating fake accounts and talking negatively about her friends, but also talking positively about herself too. You know what I'm saying? So I just kind of feel like, girl, no. The hypocrisy of it all, when someone almost a year ago wants to come for me, but then here we are and you're swamped in controversy, you can't even come back to YouTube. My suggestion is delete your channel, girl. It's over. Girl, move on. The only reason she would come back to YouTube is just for money. That's just, like, her reputation as being a creator destroyed. Her reputation as being an artistic drawer, which she don't even do that, destroyed. Her reputation as being a commentator destroyed. And then when you watch her videos, like when she speaks, it's just so negative. Like when you watch my videos, girl, you know I'm joking around. I'm telling jokes. I'm having fun. You guys know I don't take the drama like too seriously. But like, I guess that just kind of rubs people the wrong way that I'm just living my little gay life and being so happy. They just get so upset and they can't handle it. I really do think that this woman really was like, either somebody was in her ear and she made videos, which then that would be exposed too, because I have all those receipts too. Or she was just like kind of obsessed and was like, oh my God, I don't like Rich, I'm gonna make a video about him. It's like, girl, no, okay? First of all, when I met Jeffree Star the first time, I humanized him. That's when you do when you meet people, you tend to humanize them, right? When I met James Charles, I humanized him as well too. And I called them out on their BS. But for some reason, it's like y'all don't want to hear it when I call the people out. But y'all just, oh girl, hold on. Let's see what we got here. Ooh, no ma'am. Oh, huh, this is gonna be a 4-part series, girl. No, oh girl, get ready. I'm telling you, videos are gonna drop, video after video after video after video. Girl, if she's gonna come back to YouTube, she needs to make apologies with names. And my name better be in that, or else I will make video after video after video after video about her. Girl, okay, I'm getting receipts from people who went to high school with her, middle school with her, talking about her. Girl, I have the receipts from here to the moon. Anyways, girl, I gotta go. I had a little vagina waxing appointment, so I'm gonna let y'all go. See you guys in the next video. Ciao.